folks, thank you very much for stopping by again. We're in the garage today and we are looking over the Tier 6 Russian medium tank, the T-34-85. This is a really good tank as far as I can tell. I am having a great time driving it around. You know, it's got basically the same hull as the T-34 at Tier 5, so it's got skinny armor, but you know, you can see the sloping. This thing has some pretty amazing slope, and if you play your angles right, you can pull off your bounces most of the time, you know, with reasonably tiered guns. This tank has a pretty darn good gun. It's got great penetration for Tier 6. It's got, yeah, the reload could be a wee bit faster. The aim time's great. You know, the alpha output is, what, I think an average damage roll is 200. That's not bad at all. It's Tier 6. Now, we've also hull traverse, great. Turret traverse, even better. It's got decent mobility. You know, speed-wise, engine-wise, that sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm really having a good time driving this tank. Well, we've got a really good replay here to show you, and after that, we'll quickly go through the battle stats, and then we'll look at our loadouts, we'll look at the general specs of the tank, and then we'll hit up Armor Inspector for some more in-depth info as to armor, crew, and modules. Alright, why don't we get to that battle right now? Well, let's go indeed, sir. Alright, we are going to head north on the west side of the map here. Our heavies and such are going to take their usual route to that classic confrontation point in the, just to the east of us. Oh, sorry, T-49. Okay, so we're going to move down here. We're hoping to get spots on anyone going into the cap circle. Or some of these people like to do the middle ground, or they come down and try to flank us on this side and intervene. Aha, see? T-20. Oh, T-20. I really dislike playing against T-20s in comments, but I can't wait to get them myself so I can be that annoying guy. Oh, no, can't get a shot. He is going behind the building. Nobody around us here. Good. Okay, I'm going to move up. I'm going to go around this rock here, keeping cover as much as possible. Peek out. Oh, more of the T-25, a good one. Oh, he damaged his gun. No real damage to him, though. I probably could have got a good side shot on that T-20, but that's alright. And, ooh, a good one into the T-25. He had the sign of his turret to us. Oh, T-43. No, you make a better door than window, sir, but I cannot blame you. You're just trying to get shots, just like me. T-25 has gone behind hard cover. Can't do anything there. Nobody right around us. Okay, I'm coming up here to the T-20. Nice side of the turret. Boom. See you, buddy. Yeah, your days were numbered there. You're in a bad position. No fault here on them. Okay. Churchill 1, no shot. Stug. Well, he's coming this. Oh, skinny shot, though. A little low in the damage roll. Under 200, but hey, that was a good shot nonetheless. Glad to have made it. Now, Stug. Oh, Stug. Can I get them out? Whoa. Whoa. Holy crap, that's making me dizzy. Never mind that. I'm gonna get sick if I keep watching that. I'll keep this ambulance between us and the Stug. Okay. M6, hello, buddy. Yes, another low damage roll, but took his track, damaged him well. Get another one in here on him. Yep, ooh, 240. Okay, now we're above average damage roll. That's nice. Now, where'd that? Oh, Sherman. Holy crap, he's hot on the tail of our Ram, too. He paid no attention to us whatsoever. He takes a hit for his troubles. We give another one here. Yeah. Take his track. Ooh, a 236. That was a great damage roll. Alright. He's still broken. Give him another one in the backside. 208. Nope. He doesn't want anything to do with us. Now we're going to get anything here. Oh, yeah. Take him out. Good deal. Now, they've got just a couple heavies down here. We'll put one here. Oh, take with me, I asked. We put a good one in them, though. That's alright. It's a good trade. We have lots of health right now. We can afford it. Now, the IS, the Churchill's behind the Ram 2. We can afford to peek out here a bit because his whole back is exposed to us. Got him good. And, nope, Churchill not really shot at the moment. IS, he's still right. Gotcha, buddy. Good shooting. Now, our Churchill friend. Oh, come on. Give me the reload. Come on. Oh, duh. Buddy got him. Well, that's alright. Someone's got to get him. Got to share those kills up. Now, the IS is the only remaining tank in their team, so we're going to come up here and try to support our T-43. He's very low on health. He's working that IS. Trying to get in and out of there. He bounces on the IS. Can we get a good one in here? Lower plate, yeah. Good shot. 213. T-43, boy, buddy, you're just out there in the middle of nowhere. A good cheek here. Oh, we take him out to finish the game. Very nice. Well, let's go look at some statistics. Oh, good battle, eh? Okay, so our first stat screen here reveals we've got a first class mastery badge, sniper medal, Levadlejo, something like that, a master gunner, and a sharpshooter medal. First class mastery badge. So as you can see here, a first class mastery badge, such as this one, is awarded for mastering and controlling an armored vehicle. And to qualify, a player must earn more experience in a battle than the average highest experience of 95% of players who have fought in this vehicle for the previous 7 days. Ah, sniper medal, my old friend. Seen you before. Achieve at least 85% hits out of a minimum of 10 shots fired with potential damage of 1,000 hit points or more. Non-penetrating hits are included because this is all about your marksmanship and making that hit. Now, the Levadlejo medal. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. You must destroy 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank in one battle, and these enemy vehicles must be at least 1 tier higher. Master Gunner. You must score at least 10 armor-penetrating hits in a row against enemy vehicles. Sharpshooter. Hit enemy vehicles with 10 or more consecutive shots. In the team stats table here, we can see that we are firmly in first place for this battle with 2,713 damage dealt, 3 kills, 994 base experience, and 5 awards. I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit. 2,713 damage dealt in a tier 6 is really not too bad at all. We've had all of our team contributed to this win, actually. The other team, they also did well. They did have 1 no-show. Probably no fault of his own. You never know. Sometimes you get taken out just too early. And under Statistics tab of the battle results, we can see that we fired 17 shots, 16 direct hits, and 16 penetrations. Very nice. We damaged 6 enemies, destroying 3 of those. We caused 2,713 points of damage at tier 6. Very nice. And a further 231 points of damage caused with our assistance, probably tracking someone or something like that. We received 1 hit, and that 1 hit did penetrate and damage us. Now, under the credits tab, without a premium account, we did generate 36,376 credits. We spent 2,901 credits to repair our vehicle. To resupply our ammunition was a further 2,975. That's not too bad considering all the shots. And to resupply our consumables, 4,900 credits. And leaving us with a very nice healthy net of 25,600 credits. And last, but certainly not least, without a premium account, we received 994 experience points. And our good old stack them up, save them for later, buddy. Free XP, 49 points. Very nice. Alright, well, that was pretty good. Why don't we have a quick look here at how I load out my consumables, ammunition, and equipment for this tank. So, consumables, I run the multi-purpose pack always. We've got the extra combat rations for Russian crews. Gives you plus 10% to crew mastery. Why wouldn't you? It's great. It's not cheap, but you make enough money. And an extra repair kit so you can repair your tracks and things like that. It always seemed to be, you know, something going on there. More so than, say, an injured crewman, or I would be running the small health kit doubled up there with the multi-purpose pack here. Multi-purpose pack is great because you can use it more than once in a battle. I believe there's like a 1-minute cooldown, which is quite a long time because, you know, these battles don't last that long, but it is available again for use, which is really great. Now let's have a quick look here at the ammunition. As per usual, I'm not packing a whole lot of APCR or HE. I keep about 5 rounds of each loaded up, and the rest I got 38 rounds of regular armor piercing, and I don't usually have a problem with that. I've just got those 5 APCRs for those tough nuts, and every once in a while sometimes you see a Hellcat who's pretty thinly armored. You can fire an HP at him and really smoke him. So that's about all that's for. Now we'll move on to our equipment here. Got a gun rammer, I always usually have a gun rammer. Speed up that loading time, takes 10% off the loading time. You've got the enhanced gun laying drive. It adds, reduces your aiming time by 10%, which is great. Faster you can aim, faster you can fire. And improve ventilation class 2. It adds 5% to all my cruise skills. Again, why wouldn't you? That's you're just 5% better crewman right off the bat there. Okay, well, let's move on to some Armor Inspector. Actually, before we go to Armor Inspector, let's have a quick look at some of the general specifications for this tank. See, now you can see I still need many thousands of XP to get the Tier 8 engine. What does that engine have in it? That becomes a 600 horsepower engine. That's really awesome. Okay, well, let's go look at some of the basic stuff here first. Yeah, hit points. 930 hit points. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We got... Now, here's where you see the hull armor. It's a little scary, right? 45 on the front, 45 on the sides, 40 on the rear. We'll have a much better look at this in Armor Inspector. Turret armor, the front is 90, the sides are 75, and the rear is 52. So that's not too bad at all. You want to be hull down if possible. The weight, 34 tons, not very heavy. Right now with this particular engine, I've got 520 horsepower. It's not bad, you know, for acceleration. It can be better, and it will be better when I get that other engine. Speed limit, 54 kilometers per hour. That's pretty good. You can hustle your bustle around the battlefield and go from one side to the other and, you know, be able to put your weight of fire where it's really needed with speed like that. Hull traverse, 44 degrees. That's pretty good. That's really nice, actually. Turret traverse, 46. That's also really nice. It's good for close quarter battle in this tank if you can stomach the losses of your health pool. But you can certainly whip your tank and your turret around very quickly. Okay, our view range, 240. Again, that's their average view range. Nothing special, nothing bad. This is a Tier 7 gun, and we have a 2.3 second aiming time and a 0.37 dispersion. So it's not that accurate. It could be better. Sniping, not your best bet in this gun. Rate of fire, you know, it's not bad, but you'll do better closer up, obviously. Rate of fire, 7.25 times a minute. That's not bad. It's quite usable, quite workable. I really don't mind that at all. Now, again, let's have a look at our gun specifically. Armor-piercing rounds have 144 millimeters penetration. That's not too bad. If you're going up to APCR, you get 194. You know, Tier 6, you could be fighting Tier 8. That will give you that's a pretty big boost right there. Average damage, 200 hit points. Hey, not bad at all. Tier 6, come on. The 88 mil on the Tiger, was that 200 something? Possibly 240 if you're really, really lucky. Again, the dispersion, 0.37. Not bad. You can still work with it. Aiming time, 2.3. That's not bad at all. But then again, you can use your enhanced gun laying drive, as we saw earlier, to speed that up too. Okay, let's now finally move on to Armor Inspector. Now, we are going to be using the 7.5 centimeter L70 German gun. It's a Tier 6 gun. It has the highest penetration values of any Tier 6 medium tank at 150 millimeters. So it's a good gun. I really like the L70 on any of my German vehicles in these tier ranges. Great gun. So, looking at the front with this gun, we see here that the whole front of the tank is basically on the hull, wide open to it. No resistance there. Some around your gun mantlets and that sort of thing. The cheek of the turret right near the gun mantlet also. And then the commander's cupola on top, definite weak spot. If you have time to aim, that's going to be guaranteed. If, say, this T-34-85 was hull down, that might be your saving grace, is that. So as we rotate the tank, you see the turret cheek really coming into play here. The treads and the side of the hull are still looking pretty good. It's a pretty good angle for side scraping. The turret's really opened up, but your turret won't even be exposed at this angle just yet. So, you know, and as we come down, you can still leave some hanging out there at the back. It's a pretty good angle, so it side scrapes reasonably well, considering the hull armor isn't that great, but it has got pretty darn good slope to it, as you can see there. Okay, So yes, keep coming along. Side opens up now. There's the front plate. Not too bad. Weak spot there at the machine gun port, but the front plate is at this angle you would skip. It's a pretty severe angle. Turret again, side on, no resistance really to anything here for anybody. Rear plate on the hull, looking pretty good. You got it right here. It's still skipping shots, and then it quickly opens up. The bottom of the rear plate is still, even at this angle, is still impenetrable, and we're just getting to it here. Okay, of course, head on, you know, there's never any resistance to anything. And moving down the side so you can get this, think of your reverse side scraping angle. Yeah, it does. It's got pretty good angle. It's not bad. I'm surprised it side scrapes as well as it does, considering, you know, that the armor is so thin. Yeah, okay. So there's that. Now what we need to do, oh, we need to load this up with the proper gun. Okay, so with this gun, what we need to do now is have a look at our gun depression. Gun pitch, let's crank her down. It's got -7, so it's not bad. It's shrink him a bit. Yeah, -7. I mean, it's not bad. It's pretty workable. You know, -10 would be fantastico. So now let's rotate that guy around to the side. And then we will still -7 over the side. There you get a look at that. And now the back. This is probably going to worsen up a little. Yeah. Oh, it's still -7. Isn't that great? Short body. Gun doesn't have to bump into anything. So there you go, folks. That's your gun depression. Not too bad. Now let's see here. Let's look at our internal modules. Bring that turret back around here. Put the gun somewhere relatively normal. Internal modules. So looking here, what do we got up here in the turret now? That is a radio. Okay, so you can see where that is. Ammo rack. There we go. The whole back of the turret is an ammo rack, and on the basically passenger side of the turret, that's also part of the ammo. We got down here fuel tanks. Wow, look at the fuel tanks. They run down almost the whole slope part of the armor and down around the engine. Very interesting. We got down here engine. Yeah. Much. That takes up a huge amount of space in there. But you can see, that's why this tank does not carry all that much armor, because that's your complete ammo rack right there. So if you can shoot this thing in the back of the turret or on the passenger side, that's where your ammo racks are. That's what you need to look at. Okay, let's bring the crew in if we can. So, sitting up front, boy, it's tightly packed in here. Wow, if they had to get out in a hurry, I'm not sure. These guys got to go out their own hatch, I guess. So we got here, radio operator, sitting down here, also running that machine gun on that side. We got our driver, logically placed for sure. Now we look into the turret, and we got up here. Here's the loader for the gun. Of course, he's sitting by the ammo rack. It's a good spot for him. Here is the actual gunner. And behind him is the commander. So they're looking out his cupola. Okay, folks. Well, there's all your crew. And there's all your modules that you need to look at. You'll know where to shoot the tank to get that done. Alright. Well, let's go. Well, there we are. That was our look at the T-34-85, the Tier 6 Russian medium tank. They have a great tank. So much fun to drive around. It's got a great gun, very decent mobility. Armor's a little skinny, but angling properly, you can make your bounces. As we saw in Armor Inspector, the side scraping is pretty good in this tank, or should be. The turret is weak when you're side scraping, so you want to be careful. You want to poke out, do your shot, get back in so your turret's not exposed. But yeah, all around, this is a great tank. I'm having a great time driving it. You guys seen the new Victory T-34-85? Love the camo. It's a great looking tank. It's I can't say what the specs are. I haven't quite looked into it. I don't own one, so but I'll dig into that. But they, as far as I've heard, it's got the middle engine. It's got the first 85 millimeter gun, which is still a pretty good gun. Not quite as good as this one, obviously, but it's still pretty good. Yeah. Now, other news. We are now streaming live on Twitch every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's Platoon Sunday, so we platoon with every single person who hits us up for a platoon. It's 2-3 battles depending on the lineup. And yeah, because we want to reach as many people as we can. And yeah, that's 2 Sundays in a row I've done it now, and you know, intend to continue. It's been great fun. Lots of great platooning action with people. Tune in. It's twitch.tv/HubertJass. And yeah, we're having a great time. Come down and chat with some folks in the chat room. Seem to have a pretty good crowd showing up so far. Yeah. Well, folks, if you really like this video, please consider hitting the thumbs up underneath. That would be fantastic. And if you really like our videos, why not subscribe? You will get a notice every time I put a new video up, and that way you don't miss out on the new content. Alright guys, thanks very much for stopping by and watching. I'll catch you next time.